Hello everyone. So this video is for people that don't have a 3D printer and are trying to improvise different things. One really good thing to have is a kick holder, because you can pick these in hand, but your hand will get strained. They're pretty hard to do. So all you really need is an old medicine bottle and a soldering iron. I happen to use this one right here, the soldering iron, and I just this is a first attempt. It's really crude and everything else, but but it fits in there pretty well, holds it in, and I can hold it like this in hand and then pick it. That prevents it from torquing around, and then when you're finished you can pull it out. It doesn't give you all the support like a 3D printed one would all along the way and everything, but it works fairly well, and that will allow me also, a lot of times I pick better in hand than in vise. That's just the way I was used to, that's the way I learned how to pick, was picking in hand. And so there you go. I was going to do that because I've been working on this. Steel Penning sent me this challenge lock flip side, and I hadn't been getting much movement on it, and I noticed if this thing bounces around, it's because I've got a little cable, flex cable, cell phone holder I'm trying out, so I can get different angles while you're getting kind of an overhead view. But I was looking at this, and there's a little pin down in the channel. I don't know if that has anything to do with well, we can see it in here, but right down underneath there is a little pin. Now, using logic, I would think it was just for key control, because you don't have much space here. If you were to push a pin down, you don't have much space between the core and the body right here for that pin to really be doing anything. So I think that's just to limit the key. I haven't worked on any Everest locks or anything like that got like a check pin or something back there, but we're getting the seasickness motion wobbling thing from this. I was just looking at my viewfinder, which is overhead now. But there you go. That's what I was really going to do, is just sit there, and I can get in a more comfortable position. If I put a challenge lock in there and I can hold it. This one's not going to fit quite as well because of that tape, but it'll fit in there. See, it'll fit in there tight. Very tightly. And it'll allow me to hold it while I'm trying to mess with it. So there we go. That's just a little update on this community. Is very good in that, all you have to do is just mention that you don't have something, and somebody will throw one in there for you. But this is for people that don't have a 3D printer and don't have a YouTube channel yet or whatever, but they'd like to, improvise something. That's all you got to do. This is a little bit wide here and a little bit wide on this opening here where I did this, but I was just doing it with a siren, like stabbing in and kind of going around. I'd originally traced an outline, but I didn't follow it that well. The good thing about this is medicine bottles are cheap. I mean, you can find them in the trash, or if you've been alive long enough, I'm sure you've got medicine bottles of your own. This one actually happened to have my name on it, but there you go. You can just experiment around and make your own little kick holder, and you can also put this thing in a vise to help, protect it. It's not going to be as strong as a 3D printed one, like I said, but it's just something a little fast and easy. It took me all of like 2 minutes to make that. Most of that was waiting for the soldering iron to heat up. So I hope everyone's having a good time. Hopefully I'll be able to get a lock opening on video here soon, but I've been messing around with a couple of challenge locks and not getting very far. I've got a Captain Jim's Fast 5 that I'm sure I've seen somebody else open pretty fast, but I can't find that video, and it doesn't help anyway because I can't get it open yet, but I'm working on it. So there we go. That's what I'm doing, is just messing around with improvising things, I guess. So try not to bang the table I'm doing this either, or we'll get this motion sickness like I'm on a boat or something.